Hello everybody, welcome to your Tuesday Tech Tip. Today I just want to draw your attention to this app called Swift Playgrounds. So let's open it up and have a look. Swift Playgrounds is a learn to code app for your students and yourself. I've actually learned a lot about coding from this particular tool. This is not a comprehensive tutorial at all. It is just meant to draw your attention to it and encourage you to explore it yourself and with your students. So when you open up Swift Playground, it will appear something like this. However, there won't be anything in the My Playgrounds box. You'll have to go down here to More Playgrounds, click on See All, and I suggest you just start by downloading the Learn to Code 1, Fundamentals of Swift. So you click that, you download it, and when you return, you'll have it here in your playgrounds as I do. Open it up, and as I said, this is not a comprehensive tutorial, but it will start here with the introduction. Just to draw your attention to, if you click up on the left side, or touch in this case, it will open up all the learn to code chapters and all the different skills you'll learn. So have a look through that. Then you can begin to run through the introduction, and I'll just go through the introduction to the first puzzle so you can get an idea of what students would experience. You could have students do this independently, or you could guide them through it depending on your age group. So it's going to quickly run students through and thinking about what coding is, and essentially that it is a set of instructions. So we can go through this independently. And it begins to get students to think about the kinds of commands and how you write them. And this is exactly what a student would write to get their puzzle guide to move forward in the puzzles. So once you arrive at the last step, you click Start Coding, and we go to our first puzzle. When you arrive at your first puzzle, you can see that I've already completed this puzzle. So in the box here below the set of instructions, you can see I've already written some code to get Byte to move forward and collect the gem. But you could, again, have students have a look at this. You can manipulate the puzzle so you can get a look at it in different ways. What I love, and you can zoom in. What I loved about this puzzle is it allowed me to, as I went through the different levels, visualize and plan out how I'd write my code. So in this case, I know Byte needs to move forward 1, 2, 3 steps and then collect the gem. And then I've written that code over in the box below the instructions that Swift has provided. At the end, when you can write the code, it gives students some instant feedback. They can push run the code and see if Byte is successful. In this case, I've written the correct code. Byte collects the gems, and I am congratulated, and I'm prompted to go on to the next page. I strongly encourage you to have a look at this, play around with how your students could interact with it. It can be independent, it can be guided, it can be in any way, but it's a fascinating way to get students to start thinking about what coding is and how it works. Apple also provides some fantastic resources that goes along with Swift Playground, and those are available to you on iBooks. So if you don't have iBooks, you can just simply go to the magnifying glass, type in iBooks, and you can open it up. I'm already signed in, but we'll need to sign in to an Apple account. I suggest you just use your staff email to sign in and gain access. So this is my library. These are the books that I have in here. You can see I have Learn to Code 1 and 2 Teacher Guide. So how did I get that? I just go to the search, and I suggest you put in Learn to Code, hit enter, and in the bookstore you will see it come up here. Learn to Code 3, Learn to Code 1 and 2, and you can start with that. You might want to open it up and have a look through, and there are set out lessons completely structured for you based on the Learn to Code app. Your students all have at their fingertips, and you can plan some most excellent coding lessons with your students. So I hope this inspires you to try something new in your classroom with your students if you're not already doing that. And please, of course, reach out to me if you would love any assistance. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.